The James Irvine Foundation is one of the most influential philanthropic organizations in California, dedicated to expanding opportunity for people, families, and communities across the state. Since its establishment in 1937, the foundation has played a critical role in shaping policies, funding community initiatives, and supporting organizations that address pressing social and economic issues. Over the decades, the foundation has adapted to the evolving needs of California's diverse population, maintaining its focus on creating meaningful and lasting change. Origins and founding vision. The foundation was created by James Irvine, a prominent agricultural pioneer and landowner in California. Irvine was deeply invested in the prosperity and well-being of the state and its residents. By setting up a foundation, he ensured that a portion of his wealth would be dedicated to serving the public good long after his lifetime. From its beginnings, the foundation's mission was to promote the welfare of Californians, particularly those with limited access to opportunity. Initially, the foundation concentrated on supporting cultural, educational, and health-related initiatives. Over time, its strategy shifted toward addressing systemic inequities and promoting pathways for low-income individuals and marginalized communities to improve their quality of life. Mission and core values. At the heart of the James Irvine Foundation is a commitment to fairness, opportunity, and empowerment. The organization seeks to expand economic and civic opportunities for people who face barriers to success. Its values are grounded in inclusivity, equity, and responsiveness to community needs. The foundation operates with the understanding that California's population is both incredibly diverse and marked by disparities in wealth, education, and access to resources. To address these gaps, the foundation works to strengthen organizations that provide direct support to underserved groups and advocates for policy changes that improve systems and institutions. Strategic focus areas. The James Irvine Foundation prioritizes a number of interconnected areas, which together aim to foster a more just and equitable society. Economic mobility. One of the foundation's core goals is to help low-wage workers and their families achieve financial stability. Through grants and partnerships, the foundation supports job training programs, workforce development initiatives, and policies that create better working conditions. Civic engagement. The foundation recognizes that meaningful participation in civic life is essential for a healthy democracy. It invests in organizations that elevate underrepresented voices, promote leadership development, and strengthen voter engagement among communities that are often excluded from political processes. Community power building. In recent years, the foundation has focused on supporting grassroots organizations that help communities advocate for their rights and needs. By investing in local leadership, the foundation encourages long-term change driven by the people most affected by inequities. Racial equity. Acknowledging the impact of systemic racism, the foundation explicitly centers racial equity in its strategy. It supports efforts to dismantle structural barriers that disproportionately affect communities of color in California. Approach to philanthropy. The James Irvine Foundation is not only a grant maker but also a collaborative partner. It often works closely with nonprofits, policymakers, and community leaders to amplify impact. Rather than imposing solutions, the foundation values listening to communities, understanding their needs, and supporting them in developing solutions that fit their unique contexts. A notable aspect of the Foundation's approach is its commitment to capacity building. This means strengthening the internal infrastructure of nonprofit organizations such as leadership development, financial management, and program design so they can achieve greater effectiveness and sustainability. Additionally, the Foundation embraces innovation, often funding pilot projects and creative solutions that, if successful, can be scaled up to broader audiences. This experimental spirit reflects the Foundation's adaptability and willingness to evolve with changing circumstances. Impact across California. The James Irvine Foundation's impact can be seen in many areas of California life. From rural communities to major urban centers, the Foundation has supported initiatives that improve schools, create access to healthcare, foster arts and culture, and empower civic participation. For example, its investments in workforce development have helped thousands of Californians secure better jobs and achieve greater financial security. Similarly, its funding for civic engagement has strengthened voter participation and representation among groups that historically lacked influence. Over the years, the Foundation has also played an important role in highlighting issues of inequality and advocating for systemic change. By combining grant-making with research, advocacy, and convening power, the Foundation has been able to influence both public policy and nonprofit practices. Legacy and future outlook. With an endowment of several $billion, the James Irvine Foundation continues to be a major force in California philanthropy. Its longevity and influence stem from its ability to adapt while staying true to its founding mission of promoting opportunity and well-being for all Californians. Looking ahead, the Foundation is likely to deepen its work in areas such as economic justice, racial equity, and civic power. As California faces challenges including economic inequality, climate change, and demographic shifts, the Foundation's role in supporting innovative, community-driven solutions will remain vital.